Hello everybody, welcome back to another loot video. Today is going to be a loot from 250 Vampyre Krakens. However, before I get into it, I want to give a huge thank you to everybody who subscribed. We hit a huge milestone of 500 subscribers, and I really truly feel blessed for the support that I've been getting from you all. As a thanks, I'm going to be doing a 2-bond giveaway this video. All you have to do is comment down below for a chance to win. I'm going to do more giveaways with milestones or depending on whatever series I'm working on. So if you want to be a part of some of these giveaways, just subscribe. So today we're going to be killing 250 of these Vampyre Krakens. In order to kill these Vampyre Krakens, you need to first have an Eternal Brazier, which is unlocked at level 78 sailing to add it onto your ship in order to not take constant damage from the cold weather in the Northern Sea. This is a quick 10-second guide on getting the Eternal Brazier. Go to Terror of the Soul, dig here, get a respectably sized key. Go to Buccaneer's Haven, dismiss Bob, open the chest, get the schematic. Read the schematic. Optional. Salute. And while there are currently a few known methods of killing them by safe spotting them or freezing them, I'm just going to be killing them with a more traditional route. By all means, look up those guides if you want to see how to safe spot, and make sure you use it and abuse it before Jagex fixes it. Just like the Armored Krakens, the Vampyre Krakens have several notable drops. As a 1 in about 458, they drop Dragon Metal Sheets, and they'll drop either 1 or 2 at a time. And each of those are currently going for 2.7 mil. Next up for rarity is the Bottled Storm. It is a 1 in 500 drop rate, and is currently going for a massive 39 mil still. Which is the goal for today's video. I would love to be able to get one of those Bottled Storms. And then, at a rate of 1 in 1,375, we have both the Dragon Keel part and the Large Dragon Keel part. These are going for 5.7 mil and 11.5 mil respectively. Lastly, the Vampyre Kraken also carries the Inky Paint at a rate of 1 in 1,500. It is currently going for about 9 mil. The Vampyre Krakens also have a large drop table of alkables, which on my next trip in, I will be bringing my high alk runes, and that will help me recoup some of the costs that I'm putting in shooting the rune cannonballs, which are currently going for about 1,700 GP each. So every time they shoot, I am spending about 3,400 GP. I'm going to be killing these Vampyre Krakens in the northwestern spawn, which is located above Brittle Isle at the edge of the map, instead of around here to the northwest of Grimstone, as there does appear to be more people over here. I've never even seen a single other person in this area. And I did get level 80 sailing earlier, just so I would be able to use these rune cannons and rune cannon balls. I know that I'm slacking behind a little bit. And for my own gear, I am currently running my Max Mage using the Eye of Ayak. However, I do believe I'm going to switch back over to the Tumikin, just because it is a little annoying. My method right now of having to go forward and reverse back and forth just to get in range. I even did set my eye to long range just to make it a little bit easier, knowing that it is having an impact on my DPS. However, I may not end up doing the Tumikin. I may do another setup using Earth spells, as they do have the 50% weakness to Earth. So, let's see how many drops that I can get in these 250 kills, and see how many collection log slots I might be able to fill out. Oh, holy shit! I'm only on kill 14, and I just got the Bottled Storm. Shit. Awesome. That is still going for that 39 mil. So that's about to be sold off, and that is what is going to fund this bond giveaway. So remember, leave that comment down below. Please give me a sub if you want to be a part of some more. Alrighty, here we are coming up on kill 50 of the Vampyre Krakens. Kill 50 I will get. I'm currently averaging, if you minus the Bottled Storm, I'm currently averaging approximately 15k per kill. However, add that 39 mil, I have just made about 40 mil in these 50 kills. So, I feel like the Vampyre Kraken isn't all that popular right now to kill. I feel like a lot of those people who are able to kill the Vampyre Kraken just kept grinding to get to the Frost Dragons. So, everyone knows that's pretty insane GP per hour right now. Just wondering, how many of you guys skipped over the Vampyre Krakens entirely and just went straight to the Frost Dragons? And here we go, kill number 72. Just got a double Dragon Metal Sheet drop, currently going for about 2.4 mil each. And here we go, coming in on kill number 200 of the Vampyre Krakens. And there's just something that's really satisfying about getting a stack of Dragon Cannonballs as a drop. I don't know why, it just feels really good even though it's not the most expensive drop or something super rare. Just seeing that item, it just feels pretty good, you know what I mean? So I'm just curious, if you guys have been killing these Vampyre Krakens, how have your drops been? Have you had some good RNG, some bad RNG? Honestly, right now, I feel like I'm having some incredible luck on a bunch of these sailing monsters. So, yeah, let me know how you guys have been doing with them. Well, this is the final of the 250 Vampyre Kraken kills. I got insanely lucky in the first part of the video, where I got the Bottled Storm, and a little bit later the double Metal Dragon Sheets. However, it's time to go to the GE, sell everything off, and go over all of the loot. Alright, and here we are at the GE. So, taking a look at the loot tracker, as you can see, we have 4.14 mil in the loot tracker. However, we need to minus 577k of that for the GE value that the loot tracker still shows for the Bottled Storm and the Dragon Metal Sheet. That gives us a standard loot value of 3.5 mil. I sold the Bottled Storm for about 38 mil, and the Dragon Metal Sheet sold for a total of 5.3 mil. So that totals out to the rare loot give us 43.3 mil. Combining all of my loot together, that gave 46.8 mil for everything combined. I was averaging about 35 to 50 kills per hour. I was running back and forth getting the crystal extractor just to get some sailing experience while this was going on. So, this took me approximately 6 hours on the high end to kill these 250 Vampyre Krakens. If you do the math out, that makes it roughly 7.8 mil per hour using the drops that I received. Keep in mind I did get lucky with the Bottled Storm drop. That is a 1 in 500 drop. So I did get that on the good RNG end. And as you can see, I have the 2 bonds bought for the giveaway. So remember, please leave a comment down below for a chance to win. And now with the Vampyre Krakens out of the way, I just want to say thank you again for tuning in. Please remember to like the video, leave that comment, and subscribe. If I can reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, there will be a massive 5 bond giveaway. So, I'll see you in the next one.